Hey everybody, it's been a while, but I haven't been scrapbooking, but I've been art journaling every day. Hold on, I just started on a new journal and do something a little more lighthearted and fun actually. So I started doing this a couple days ago, and what I did, well, anyway, the idea for this new journal that I started is to use quotes from Nacho Libre. I don't know if you're familiar with that movie, but my kids and I loved that movie ever since we saw it, and then we always kind of quote the movie, and it's always fun for us. And then it just kind of started back again because my daughter got an app on her phone with quotes from the movie. So, you know, we've been saying things off and on, and it's just fun. So I thought I would do that. So the journal actually is just a pile of junk mail, just, you know, with just hard, because you know how we had elections, and so we got a lot of mail for, you know, campaigning and, you know, different things. So this is gonna be the book, and like I said, I started already, and I just thought I would share one. Here's one that I did. I'm not gonna say any quotes, because when I say it, I say it like Nacho Libre does, and it's embarrassing, so I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna show you. This one says, "Hey, let go my blouse." And then I just started what do I call this, making some backgrounds and gessoing some pages, and some of these are what are they, like just boxes that I cut up, and then some are just brochures that are a little thick but not so thick, so I'm gessoing some of them, and then some of them I'm decoupage, collaging, not decoupage, collage. By the way, there's a difference between collage and decoupage. Collage is something that you put on paper, and decoupage or hang, or maybe in a book. But decoupage is when you cover up, the same process, but it's when you cover up an item that you use, like you decoupage an old suitcase, or you know, a makeup case or a table. That's decoupaging. But when you have it on paper or on something that you hang on a wall, that's collage. So anyway, like I said, I started gessoing some of the pages that I have. Here's the one that I started already. Oh, I showed you this, and here's the back of that. And then this I gessoed already. Put some ink on this, some, I think, India ink. And here's another background that I used. What did I use on this? I can never say this. Caran-d'Ache water soluble pastels. And then these, what is this? Oh, this is fun. This is a box like this. Well, let me show you one. Where is it? Here. Here's one. A box that I cut up. So one side is glossy, and then the other side is porous. So I just sewed the glossy side, and then on the back I started dropping some inks that I made. It's just some Rit dye with alcohol, and I just dropped them on them, and then what it did was it kind of swelled up a little bit, so there's a lot of texture on here. So it's different. And then on this side here, I know I had some gesso on here, so the ink kind of didn't absorb into the paper. so it's different. It's very light because it's on top of gesso. But on this side where you can see like really dark spots, that's where there was no gesso, and that's where it kind of got raised up because they had the water or the liquid had nowhere else to go, so it kind of went back up and swelled up the paper. I like that. And then this one here is just an old flashcard, and then yeah, Nacho, whatever. So yeah, and then I'm gonna make a page with you because this is just for fun. Like I said, maybe I'll share some of my altered books, art journaling. Well, I have one right here. Let me see. I like doing my art journals on old hardbound books that are ready to be discarded and are missing. Well, some of them are just old. So anyway, let me show you a couple of pages that don't have personal things on them. Here's one. Yes, another one. Well, actually, let me share that with you another time. But for now, I'm going to make a page, and I'm going to use this quote that I already printed here. This is something that Nacho said to Sister Encarnacion. He said, "I was wondering if you would like to join me in my quarters this night for some toast." So, I tell you, every time I'm doing this, and I'm just laughing while I'm doing the whole thing. So, I think I'm going to start with a new page. I'll use this one. So, I'm going to put these away. I literally have only this much space. Whatever you see on camera is the only space that I have to work on. This, even where I have this, is sitting on top of my laptop. So, that's not even a workable space. This is my area. Okay, so let's start with just a little bit of gesso on my page. Where's my net paper? I'm using this cheap gesso. I like it because it's thick and it creates some texture on the paper, and I like that, so I can work around the texture or just use it to my advantage. So let's just cover up some of that. I probably will fast forward some of this. I have not done fast forward video on YouTube, and besides, it has been a while. I think my last video was last year, so it's been at least 8 months, I think. So anyway, okay, so that's that. Let's dry it a little bit. Hey, I'm back. I was recording, but for some reason I looked at the screen and it was in black and white. So I'm just going to tell you what I did here. So I gessoed the page, and I'm using, I used Delusion's ink spray, and I have here lemon zest and squeezed orange. I love these. I have all the colors except black, but I decided to use the yellow and the orange. So, but they are not permanent. So what I did was I randomly put some Mod Podge on the page and spritz the the ink on top of that. And the idea is for it to, for the ink to dry with the Mod Podge so that it's a little permanent. It probably will run some more, but probably not as much as if you didn't use Mod Podge with it. So I'm going to dry it together with the Mod Podge. I did say that already, right? Okay, so that's just to put some color on the page. Okay, and I'm going to dry this, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. This is dry, and I think I want to use a little blue. I'm using some Neocolor water-soluble wax pastels. So I'm going to just add a little bit of blue. Just where the orange and the yellow meet. And then I'm just going to add some water to that. Okay, that's dry. Just going to add a little bit more texture on the background. I have here the Prima chicken, what is it? Chicken wire? What is it called? I forget what it's called. Chicken wire background stamp. So anyway, just a little bit. I don't want the background to be too busy because I want the focal point, or the words to stand out a lot, or like really stand out, So I'm going to start with the words, and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm getting ready to glue down my words, and I inked the edges of my words with some chalk ink. So I'm just gonna glue that down, and I'll be back when I'm done with that. Okay, so I've glued down my words, and I'm just going to use one of my Faber-Castell Big Brush India ink pens, and I think I'm going to use something blue. This is number 110, something blue. Okay, so let's just blend that into the page. Okay, this marker is India ink, and it's permanent, but it blends because I have Mod Podge on the page. Okay, so let's just do that so that the words kind of blend into the background instead of just looking like it's white pieces of paper put on top of the page. Okay. I think I'm going to use a little bit of, let's try some purple down here. Nope, I don't like that. How about pink? Okay. Okay. I think I need a little bit of green somewhere. Okay. I'm running out of space in my camera, so I'm going to stop here. Okay, so there's where I am right now, and I'm just going to do a little bit of doodling with my Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pen in black, and this is the medium. Just going around some of the words, or maybe all. Okay. Okay. Last, I think I'm going to add a little bit of white on the bottom. I'm just adding a little bit of gesso. I mean, some dots with my bubble wrap. And I'm using just gesso. Okay. I'm gonna dry that up. I'll be right back. Okay, looks like I want a little bit more white on the sides, so I'm just going to add to this doodling that's on the side. Add some dots. Dots are always nice. Okay. Wait. Let me add a little black. Okay. That's the finished page. I was wondering if you would like to join me in my quarters this night for some toast. that's a quote from Nacho Libre. And we'll see, maybe I'll record another page when I make another one. Maybe tomorrow. Okay, bye. I hope you like that. See you later, guys. Bye.